Okay, so here we have some more word problems. This is the plugging into exponential formula section of Delta Math that you're going to be doing. Let me get my pen. So they give us this formula. V equals P E R to the R times T power. So a person places $1,150 in an investment account, earning an annual rate of 5.3%. So this is going to be the rate. This will be your initial. So that's going to be your principal. Initial is always the principal. So let's see, let's put some P is your principal. And for us, that is 1150. We have our rate. That is 0.053. Don't forget to change it to a decimal. Compounded continuously. Using this formula where V is the value of the account in T years, P is the principal initially invested, E, remember E is your base of a natural logarithm, and R is the rate of interest. Determine the amount of money to the nearest cent in the account after 10 years. So T is time, and this case it is 10. So we're trying to find the amount of money. This is our V. We want to find V. So let's set it up. V equals P, which is 11. Well, really, this is my comma there. 1,150 times E to the R times T. So I have 0.053 times 10. That's a 10. So let's see if we can figure this out here. We know we're probably going to use natural logarithm, right? In fact, I bet we could just set this up in the calculator because this calculator is really cool. Let me get my mouse back. And here's a calculator. Now, I looked and I don't think they have the E, but if you put E in, it will give it to you. So let's put the 1150 first. And we're going to multiply that. We can do an asterisk or whatever, and do the multiply factor. I'm just going to type E, and that's going to take it. And so now I need to go, let's go back to our functions, and let's get my exponent form here. Now I'm going to multiply two things. So I could put it in parentheses, 0.053, and then in the other parentheses, I could put 10. You could have multiplied that out if you wanted to, or if you want to make sure that you get it right, you could put it in just like that. And our answer is over here, 1953.77, about amount of money. So wow, it grew about $700, $800, so it's pretty good. It said to do it, determine the amount of money to the nearest cent. So I need to have two decimals after two places after the decimal place. So 1953.77, because after that it's 21. So let's check it out and see if we got that right. Usually if I make a mistake, it's because I entered a number incorrectly. So always check and make sure you got all that right. So submit. Are we sure? Sure. There, we got it right. So remember, you have examples if you need them, and then there's an explanation if you miss it. They tell you what to do, and basically it says use calculator and round to the nearest cent. So this is pretty much a straight out calculator problem. So there's another type. Remember to take notes, write this down in case you have another problem like that. I'm going to clear this. There is one more type of problem that you're going to see in this section. And that's one that's just like this one, so we're not going to do that. Yeah, bacteria. A culture of bacteria has an initial population of 220. Let me get my pen back here. So let's write the formula out. I'll just write it here. P sub T equals P. That's original times 2 to the T over D. So P sub T is a population after T hours. P sub 0 is the initial population. T is the time in hours, and D is the doubling time. What is the population of bacteria in the culture after 11 hours? So that would be T, right? Time. What is the population? So this is, we're looking for P of T. We don't know that. To the nearest whole number. So we'll go back and look at this. Let's see if we can find the rest of our information. So initial population. So this is my P sub 0. It doubles how often? Every 8 hours. So this is the doubling time. D is the doubling time. So I think we have everything that we need to do this. So we're trying to find P sub T, and that's going to be P sub 0, which is 220. I'm going to multiply that by 2, and then this is all in the exponent. My T, remember, is 11 over, and then my D is 8. You want to put that in parentheses, whatever, but that's your exponent. And do I have everything? I think so. So let's go ahead and plug that into our calculator. So I'm going to delete that. And 220, I'm going to multiply that by 2. I need exponent. And then, I don't know if you have to do it in parentheses, but sometimes I like to. I'm going to do my slash so that I can get it in fraction form. And 11 goes on top. And then at the bottom, it is 8. And my answer is right over here. 570.609 to the nearest whole number. Well, that 6 is going to make it to 1. So it's going to be 571. Is it right? Let's look and see. Yay. Okay, so those are the 2 types of problems that you're going to see in this section of Delta Math. So I hope this doesn't take you too long. These 2 types of problems are really just plug it in, put it in the calculator, and go. So it shouldn't be too hard. If you're having trouble, please reach out to your teacher. Good luck.